welcome to Forge Around and Find Out, or back to Forge Around and Find Out, or if it's your first time, welcome to Forge Around and Find Out. Hope everybody has been well. It's been a couple weeks since we've been live, but I'd like to thank everybody who has bought knives while we have been off and on our journeys. It's been fun. Glad to be back. We will be in Texas again the first weekend of April. So we will not have a stream that weekend. I think we're 3 weeks away or something from that. So we'll probably post. Just stay tuned. I'd like to say thank you to our sponsors, Wicked Wax. If you haven't yet, check out Wicked Rescue. Tim's been using it on his tattoo. Seems to be working well. Also like to thank Atlas Knife and Tool for all of your Atlas Knife and Tooling needs. And not really a sponsor, but we are now authorized dealers for Ulticlips. Going forward, we will be using Ulticlips on all of our clippable sheaths.
Like we weren't already.
We were already, but now they know we're doing that.
You have some desert ironwood.
Yeah, I've been grinding desert ironwood this morning. So this morning we have for our spotlight knife. We are just going to be talking about the Siren drop. If you haven't got your Siren yet, go grab a Siren. Nice little pocket EDCs, slip right in. Mine sits a little bit higher because that's the way I like it, but most of the time they sit way lower in the pocket than this because I like mine kind of sticking out a little bit. But not sure if I have anything else to say. I'm going to pass it over to Tim, and we are going to get started.
Thank you, sir. Josh, I did see your comment about the Badger Show. I'm going to drop those. We don't currently do the Badger Show, and the big thing, and the reason we don't do it is because we can't get a hold of anyone there. And we've been told the best way to get in is to show up with your stuff, and they might give you a table, and we have too much stuff going on for that.
All right, so far this morning, morning Fred, see Travis Hayward watching, has not commented, but morning Travis, morning Brad, morning Josh, morning Jed, morning Theo, good morning Brent, good morning Joseph. Looks like we have a full house so far this morning. Yeah, we're gonna be banging some steel. We have no clue what we are making at this point in time. Tim's just showing off his tattoo. Joe was the finally after years the first person to claim the forever discount by getting a 7 Forge tattoo. We've talked about this for a very long time.
Good morning, Jake.
I have some big surprises for this piece today. I have no clue what I'm making, but I know what the handle material is already. It's going to be schmexy. It's going to tickle some people's fancy and most not others. We'll wait to see if anybody actually likes it.
It's a pocket puko.
Huh?
It's a pocket puko.
A puko? A pocket puko? I think I'm having too much steel for a pocket puko, but that's not a bad idea. I have been thinking about making another pocket puko. Maybe I just make a pocket puko and...
I apologize if it's difficult to hear me today. I am starting to get sick, and talking hurts.
We got a lot of fun handle material when we were in Texas. Pretty sure we posted pictures of all the handle material. If we didn't get something, we probably wanted something. But we got a lot of fun stuff. Got some new layered micartas. We did pick up some SureTouch. Morning, Jake. That's it. Using a Sharpie to put a tattoo on you, Fred, seems like a very like everyday dedication thing.
Got a couple more heats on this handle, but what blade shape am I making today, boys?
I might do awful things today. I think I'm going to do awful things today. You know, the type of things that just really get me going. Really make Tim walk on eggshells around the shop.
Oh
Tim doesn't sound like he's going to be pleased about this, but I'm going to do it anyways.
no. What are you doing?
Huh?
What are you doing?
What am I doing?
Oh.
But like, not a normal.
Okay, guys. If you don't tell me what blade shape, I'm just gonna do whatever I want. Jesse, if you do that, just make sure that you forge some of that thickness out, otherwise it's gonna be real thick.
It's not going to be very interesting for live stream, but
One more handle heat.
done.
Another primus. I don't hate the idea of another primus.
Jake's wanting a Primus. I don't know what Tim's talking about over here. He wasn't talking very loud, so I couldn't hear him. But So we don't really have anything on what you may have missed. We do, however, have a whole bunch of stuff planned in the very near future. Trying to dig stuff out so I can, get some work done while we're on stream.
May as well give it away.
I was going to. I was going to talk about it, but I was also going to get the heat treat oven started since it's going to run for 2 hours. So we are maybe a day or two behind on the previews for our next drop. But if you give me a second, I will go in and grab one that we have finished. You can do that too.
Oh, hey.
I don't know where they're at. I thought they were up there too. The only one I know where it's at is this one.
Here, show these off too.
So I'm gonna let Tim talk while I hammer.
It's my heat.
Oh, I didn't know if you took the heat or not. All right, so this is some fun stuff that we have. Some of the new burlap siren scales that we got. It doesn't look like it's wanting to focus at all in any way, shape, or form. Let's try this. So that's what we're calling Druid. It is natural burlap with green canvas. And then we have this other one we are calling Polyburl. It is natural burlap with burgundy canvas. So some new cool options.
Listen, Grant, we're doing our best.
And then, I'm not sure where the other two variants are. Hey, Tim's got them. Maybe. Hey, that works. I don't need both. All right, so this is the next model we have up and going. Don't mind the dirtiness, but we are going to be doing Beartooth Neckers as our next model run. You're gonna start doing some grinding on those. So the big thing is on the Neckers, they're gonna be 5/32, so they're gonna be a bit thicker because they will not come standard with the handle. So the base price is going to be $150. I did try something kind of cool on on this one here. There will be an option available for a AR Necker variant. This one has some weird leather handle scales that I put on it. It's just slab leather. It looks kind of cool. It has some nice texture to it. Tim and I are still gaming on whether or not it's going to be available like this, where the leather handle scales are just eyeletted on. But with the Neckers, we are going to be doing Kydex sheaths. We've been playing with Kydex a little bit off and on. We're superly excited about working with Kydex. If you know anybody who is good with Kydex in the area of Des Moines, let me know. Or anybody that can give me some tips and pointers to help. We have gotten some sheaths. They are clicky. They do technically work, but technically working's not going to be good enough. So I'm probably going to be spending about a week pulling out my hair while I'm trying to figure out how to make Kydex really well. Because one of the things that Tim and I have talked about is with the quality of our sheaths going up, we have to have the quality in our Kydex as well. Tim is opening the door. It is getting rather warm in here. But yeah, that's a slight preview on what our next project, preview, whatever, pre-order is going to be. Pre-orders will probably be up
later this afternoon. I got to make the form.
Tim has to make the form. He said later this afternoon.
If you're on the email list, you'll get an email.
So the base price for the Beartooth Necker is going to be $150. There will be an upcharge for the AR Necker just because of it being a little bit more involved. There's going to be a couple options. You'll be able to get them with washes. So pollock wash, stone wash. I'm not sure if we're doing it the tiger stripes. That's up to Tim because Tim does better with tiger stripes than I do. That was a light flicker. We will offer. Tim's going to hate me for saying this probably, even though I'm going to be the one doing it. But one of these has a stone texture all the way around the outside that we will be offering as well. Yeah. 5/32 AEBL, just so we get some nice thickness if they don't have handle scales. I'm not 100% sure if we will be offering handle scales for them in the future, but if they do have handle scales, they will be removable unless we do the leather handle scales. We might just have it on the form to have leather handle scales as a request option and not just always available. It's not necessarily hard to do, it's just it's a weird option and we don't know if people would actually like it or not. I was just playing around trying to figure out something cool. But for a base model, except for not in this thickness, standard it will come with jimping on it. But this is more or less what it'll look like, except for the thickness. It will be coming with the thickness. So this is the model one. Just running the Neckers and then doing a LT run in the future. Lots of stuff. I think we're going to have.
Did your mic just die?
Did I order what?
Did your mic just die?
I don't know, maybe. Looks like. I've been doing it a long time.
I'm listening to the stream at the same time, and all of a sudden he got quiet. So he will be back with batteries, and he'll be back there running his mouth. I'm just busting his balls, by the way. So Fred asked if we were getting slammed by the weather. We had some thunderstorms last night. It was 75 yesterday morning,
I hope I'm
afternoon. Today we have a high of 43 degrees and cold. I really like the leather scales on these neckers. I don't know if you guys will, but it is something different. And it is kind of cool. We'll do at least a couple of them with the leather because I like it.
It's getting real ugly real quick. I decided to move away from the,
Oh yeah?
well, my line stream would have been over like 2 heats ago if I went for a normal Puko style blade. So, I don't know if Tim said this or not, I did not hear him. There is a possibility of having colored scales. It is something that we talked about. But yeah. We've never made 100% plans on having the leather scales, but if Tim's game with it, I'm game with it.
Worst case scenario, we drill the rivets out and all of a sudden they don't have leather scales anymore.
The leather is heritage fit, or heirloom fit, whatever you want to call it.
Morning, Doug. Yeah, we had the sideways rain, but we didn't lose power, so basically nothing happened. That's how you tell in Iowa if you had bad weather or not. If the power goes out, you had bad weather. If the power doesn't go out, you had a summer storm.
If the power does go out, you might not have bad weather, you might just have poorly run electricity.
Or you didn't pay your bill.
That too.
Here in Iowa, though, if they cut your power, you just climb the pole and reconnect yourself. Yeehaw.
Sounds like Tim is a skilled pro at that one. Doug. I don't know if Tim taught you or not. We regularly use a 4-pound hammer. That's just, we've grown to use. We used to use a 3-pound hammer, I think. Just, you get used to swinging a hammer, and after a while you just go up hammer sizes, which we probably should go up another hammer size. It would probably make forging way more fun. We've been using this hammer through 3 handle iterations now. So handle breaks and we just put a new handle on. Yeah, I think solidly for like 4 years now.
Yeah, that's actually like an $8 hammer from Harbor Freight that I refaced, so now it's a rounding hammer. Jake, do you still have the video of me using the dumbbell? Good morning, Stephen. I am working on a Primus style knife, something like that. You won't know what that is. I've only made 2. And Jesse is making a thing.
Mistakes, because I have ideas in my head. I'm making something. Probably some sort of drop point. It may or may not end up with a guard. We'll see.
What did you say, a guard?
We'll take a poll on whether or not Tim wants to hear me curse later today. It's been a bit of a rough week for me, guys. So, lots of shipping. Tim and I are trying to be on a diet, but I don't know if Tim's actually following a diet once he leaves here. That's me calling you out. I would probably say we shop at Harbor Freight more than people would like to know.
Not as much anymore.
I mean, we spent $300 at Harbor Freight yesterday.
$400.
We had a problem with our Portaband braking belts. We've been using it for a solid while. So we had to replace it yesterday. It hasn't been around that long because it's not the one that almost cut off my finger.
And see, I totally understand that if we had bought in Milwaukee the first time, we wouldn't be on our 4th Portaband, but it's all right. What's it look like?
It's not a bad shape.
The problem is, are you going to finish this or are you going to wait till tomorrow?
No, I'm going to finish the other one tomorrow.
So you're going to finish this one today?
Yes. It's going to be a passion project, and nobody's going to want it. So, my question is, should I make this knife that has a black guard, you know, maybe of the micarta or carbon fiber persuasion, and put these gorgeous bad boys on it? Or should I let somebody call this knife and not do that? That's the question for the comments right now.
What was your gorgeous bad boys?
Bubblegum pink. We have 5 people who could either go along with my chaos or tell me no.
Let him cook.
James Luce says option 1. So option 1 is let me do chaos. I think it'll look really good.
Okay, but if you do bubblegum pink, you have to do purple linen liners. What do you think?
I think James Luce is the only one seeing my vision. I don't know if anybody else has responded yet.
2 other people have responded. I'm just not reading them to you.
Huh? Theo saying chaos, Joseph saying chaos. Everybody's saying chaos. I love this chat. It's gonna look good. It's just, it's only gonna pique some people's interest. Black and pink is like,
Do it. I don't give a shit.
we got about 3 people already saying that they like the length of this blade, Tim. I don't know if this one's called. Anybody called this one yet?
I think I'm gonna call it the Apollo.
No. Called it. Has anybody
Oh, has
called
anyone
it?
called it? No.
We got 4 people saying that they like that, and 1 person asking about blade length.
It is a certain amount of inches long. It is 5.5 inches from tip to plunge. And then I have this, it's already spoken for. If you can see that.
I got a surprise for you, Fred, if you want to see it. Or, you know, we can wait until after live stream. Your steel.
This is, of all these, this is the one I'm most excited about. Isn't that fun? Let's do it!
All right, Fred. I got you. I got you.
I'm gonna be honest, guys. I've forged a lot better knives than this in my time, but it'll look good when I'm done.
He doesn't know how to forge knives. I felt like you had a nice shape earlier, and then I don't know where you're at now. Oh, it has like next to no tip now.
It has to have next to no tip because it's got a cold shut at the tip. So I'm going to grind down into a drop point. I also have this little guy that I'm making. It's got a thicker stock. Nice, super thin, hollow. The thing I'm excited about is this is micarta, but I made it so that it is, I had black and red that was thin. I put a purple liner in it, or purple spacer. And so when I grind into it, you're gonna see all the layers. It's gonna look very cool. You might like it, you might not.
I think I just need to work on the width of the blade a little bit.
Jake, no. No, Jake.
What?
He said, fun fact, that we actually sandbag the forging process in these live streams. He wants a live stream where they just forge in real time and make as many as they can. That's a tiring day. Grant, we do have that. It's called the Prometheus, and Jake owns the prototype.
This Apollo model is how thick, Tim?
What's up?
How thick is the Apollo?
5:30 seconds.
530 seconds. If we end up doing a run of the Apollos, I believe that is going to be the standard thickness.
No, they'd be 5:30 seconds.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, yeah. I thought you said in our standard thickness.
Oh, no. We're getting a nice frost freeze through here. It's cooled things down a little bit. I really can't wait until Jake and Grant meet each other in person. There's going to be like flip-flopping knives and slapping each other.
Fred, the Lycans still exist. I just haven't made any more. I don't know. I have a Lycan / Gunslinger freeform sitting over there. I just haven't done anything with it yet. I'll get to it someday.
It'll be today when somebody calls it in the comments.
People keep offering me money for my time, so I can't do all the stuff all the time.
All right, I think I have some
What a
blank
terrible problem.
for the guard that I need to put in. I do feel like very soon we'll hear people that I'm going to be revisiting the Pocket Puko. I think it's a nice size for the pocket. Thanks to the Pocket and the Pocket Puko.
The Pocket Puko with a pocket slip? You don't get to see that, but that's quality entertainment you only see here. And I'll show you that move on Forged in Fire.
Wow. They're talking about fighting to the death now. What? Fighting to the death and winner keeps all?
Yeah, so you guys are going to have to sign waivers this year.
Seven Forge Fight Club?
We're going to have a waiver for the meetup this year.
Wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning and make soap.
Grant, just sell all your possessions, move to Iowa, come work here, and you can make all the knives you want.
Once a quarter.
Once a quarter.
We have to put a stipulation on that. You do get to make all the knives you want, just you don't get to keep them all.
Fred, you can bring the boss with you. It's okay. We allow women.
All right, I'm just working on straightening, guys. This is the general form that we have. Let me find a pointer of some fashion. Generally in this area, we'll be slotting for a guard. We'll probably have a sharpening choil. Overall length is somewhere in this area. Oh yeah, Tim wants the tongs, but he doesn't deserve the tongs.
I am the tongs. I hope that doesn't light on fire.
Worst case scenario, we light it on fire. I am definitely going black guard, bubblegum pink, unless somebody stops me. But at the moment, everybody has told me that it sounds like a great idea to go with chaos today. Tim is saying pink liners, but I'm not making any guarantees on that.
No, I didn't say pink liners, they're purple liners. Purple liners. I'm gonna do one more straightening heat, and then I'm done.
You know what I say, Fred? Buy our horse. Come to meetup. It might cost you a horse, but
You know what?
you want
Ride the horse to the meetup.
You always want a new horse anyways, so it might cost you a new horse, but if you're gonna buy a horse anyways. Ooh, I think I know what I'm doing for liners.
Black canvas.
Well, I can't, because if I do black, then I can't put liners in front of the guard. So,
bubblegum pink liners? Oh. Okay. They look like they're different colors though. One looks like it's old bubblegum pink and one looks like new bubblegum pink. Pink is pink.
you really can see the edge of that anyways. I don't know which one's old and which one's new, but I do actually like the brighter a little bit better, but we'll see. We'll see what my brain tells me to do when we get to do it. Because it's already given me bad ideas about milling carbon fiber today.
I have an idea. We'll talk about it later. Here we go. This is what I got. It's going to need some help. I'm going to do a self-guard here. I'll have to grind all that. I've got a cold shed here, so I'm going to take out that part of the tip. What time is it? Oh, we made a good time.
$15,000.
Let's show off some more things.
The gas to get here is only like $400 here and back. Tim's looking for something. Are you going to show off some more sirens before we exit the live stream?
So, here, I've got a siren wearing Trivia micarta. It's got glow-in-the-dark purple liners. Very cool. This is how it looks in a large size hand. So, if you don't have one, you need one.
They're trying to talk you into making Dracos now.
Here is a turquoise liner. Stacked leather.
I think turquoise with stacked leather is my new favorite handle.
I'm very surprised that this is still available, but yes, you need to get one. This is kind of hard to see in the photos, but it is purple spaghetti or spaghetti oak, and it's got like super cool colors. Again, fits my hand great. And then some stag. Fantastic.
They're talking about all the different knives they want you to make.
Okay, I think that is everything that I have for you today.
AKs, but I'm not sure if they're talking about like.
I will try to make a video about the siren today, just kind of to help people understand the size and what it'd be used for. We'll try to do a tabletop. I don't know if that's going to happen. I have a lot of things to do. I have the pre-order for the new neckers to go up. I have 7 knives to finish. Next time you see me, I may be different and dirty
and chaos.
But I am going to get a lot of shit done today. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for being here. We will catch you on the next one. Goodbye.
Have a good day, guys.